A Chattanooga City Council member hopes to change when local elections are held.
This proposed resolution would make city elections coincide with state elections. Cornelia Nicholson is here with more. Cornelia.
David City Councilwoman Demetrius Coonrod is sponsoring this resolution. She says the purpose is to increase voter turnout in local elections within the minority community and younger generation.
Currently in your chart.
Councilwoman Demetrius Coonrod introduced her resolution to make city elections coincide with state elections during Tuesday's meeting. She says there's been a decline in voter turnout within the minority communities and millennials for city elections. But during county and state election cycles, she says there's an increase in voters.
I don't want to just downplay it and say that it's voter fatigue and use all those terms that most people come or say black people just aren't coming out and like that's nonsense. But I think we need to be on a cycle to where people are coming out.
Councilman Darren Ledford is not in favor of the resolution. He says local issues will be overshadowed by national politics.
People who care about what's going on in the city are going to come out and vote. I don't like voter fatigue being used to kind of pitch this. I think we are doing a disservice to those who are interested in local issues by trying to compete with presidential elections and state elections.
For the black community, I don't think that it's voter fatigue. But I think for us, a lot of it is, it depends on who's running and what issues are they speaking to that's going to garner a response for them to come out, or that's going to interest our millennials to engage them in the voting process. And right now, it's a lot of them that aren't.
Coonrod said she agrees with Ledford that Chattanooga is already lost in the spotlight of national and state elections. She says whether the council passes the resolution or not, it's important that the conversation is had and they focus on what's best for Chattanooga.
We can't continue to keep coming around election time and posing the question saying why black people don't want to come out and vote, why our young people aren't registered in the vote. Why do we see an increase in voters when it's around this time? Quit using black people in those ways.
The council voted to put the resolution on the agenda and will have further discussions about it in the next 2 weeks. David, Cindy.